I want to make a little video. Ordered a bunch of parts to repair some stuff on my Loadmaster. And actually this one is going to be replacing the depriming pin. Sorry, I've been painting all day, but here's the depriming pin on a 9mm. It's actually on my Dillon, but same setup over here. If you don't know about a lead die, there's a little collet here, your depriming pin. And the bottom is just going to stick out like that to pop the primer out. I actually have the lead die for 9mm on my 650. While I was at it, because you have to pay shipping, they'll give you one free of any caliber you have, but it's like $8 shipping. So I went ahead and ordered one of every caliber, and then I paid, I think they're $4 a piece, something like that. But I go through quite a bit on the 9mm. Pretty simple setup. I'll show you on this one over here. You're going to put a wrench on that top collet, then you're going to put a wrench holding there. I actually have another collet I'm going to replace it with. If you get on Lee's website, I suggest if you're getting a new depriming pin, go ahead and get an extra one of these. If you're like me, anytime it pops up, you're just going to take a wrench and I beat it down. So it's good to replace that every once in a while. Let me get this on the tripod and I'll get it swapped out. So you're just going to want to make sure, unless you want to reset all your dies, that you're holding your die with your big wrench pretty good. That way you don't let the entire die slip. So this is actually why it broke. It was stuck on a 22 long rifle that was down in a case of 9mm. So that actually happens a lot. So, 22 long rifle. They're a pain in the ass. Like I said, I'm putting a new collet in there. The new ones, until you actually get it crimped down and tightened, they will slide all the way out, so you're going to have to hold it from the bottom. Alright, now you don't want that too tight. So you do want that priming pin to slip up. If you get in a bind, you want it to push up through that collet, and you're supposed to loosen it, but I just hit it down. But if you have that thing too tight in there where it's locked in, you're going to bend these every time you get a bind. That's one perk about the Lee sizing die. So, now that we got it in there, let's try some cases. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. See how that popped back up? Means we're not tight enough. So now I'm going to turn it a few more turns. Alright. Need to plug my bullet feeder back in, but that's what we want. Alright, so one thing I forgot to comment on is really important. I did this off camera. Is you always want to plunk. Anytime you're messing with your dies, you're going to take your barrel of whatever pistol, or in this case, this is one of my AR-9s. This one has the tightest chamber in there. It's got the tightest tolerances. So if you don't know what a plunk test is, grab your barrel, don't matter, pistol, rifle, whatever, and you want no resistance in that. You want it to be able just to fall out. So no matter what I do, I always plunk. A lot of people plunk when they're done. I always do a plunk test on my size brass. So when you're running progressive, every one of those dies are set off your first die. So if this one's out of whack, it's all out of whack. So what could happen, say you get done, you plunk that final round, and it fails, it may be your sizing. You may be adjusting your seating or your crimp, when really your brass is out of spec. You didn't size it right. But same thing, you want no resistance, size brass, and a complete down. Just want to touch on that in the video. Yeah, this is just a pointless video, but figured maybe somebody didn't know how to do it, or somebody ended up bending one of these, new to reloading, and not know what to do. Lee's website, these are all free. You gotta pay shipping, but you can get pretty well any part for your press. Anything over one, you gotta pay for. So, like me, I got 5 of them, I paid for 4 of them. So, thanks for watching.